What's up, guys? All right, in today's video, I am giving you a sample of a push workout that I used for about the first 6 months of my training. Now, not everybody could get to the gym 5, 6, or 7 days a week. So if you can only get to the gym 3 or 4 days a week, you got to break up the body so you hit every muscle group. So what you want to do is you want to work your chest and your shoulders out in one workout. You want to do your back by itself because the back is just such a massive muscle and there's just so many different parts of it. You want to do biceps and triceps another day, and you want to do legs one day. So this is a chest and shoulder workout that is great for anybody that is just starting working out or somebody that only has 3 or 4 days a week to go to the gym. So you always want to do chest first because while you're training your chest, you are in fact training your shoulders too, and you are therefore warming them up. And you always want to start chest with an incline movement. So I'm doing incline dumbbells here. You could do dumbbells, you could do barbell, you could do machine, but you always want to start with incline. You want to do 3 to 4 good sets after you're done with your warm-up sets. And I like to stay between 8 to 12 reps on most of my exercises. We're not powerlifting here. We're not going for sets of 3 or 4. We're trying to stimulate the muscle, not hit PRs. So yeah, 8 to 12 good reps. You can go up to 15 depending if you're trying to get more cut and whatnot, but always want to start with incline. So incline dumbbells, 3 to 4 sets, first exercise. Now we're getting ready to move on to our next exercise, and next exercise is going to be flat. I'm choosing to do a chest press. Now, gyms have multiple kinds of chest press machines. There's hammer strength machines, there's Life Fitness, so pick which one works best for you. Again, our chest is already warmed up here, so we're going right into the working sets. Again, you want to do 3 to 4 good sets of about 10 to 12 reps. And now when I say 10 to 12 reps, that means by the 10th rep, you are struggling. Like you are working your hardest to get these 10 to 12 reps. And 3 to 4 sets, because we're only going to be doing 3 exercises for chest because we still got to throw shoulders in here. And we're not trying to stay at the gym for 3 hours, right? We're trying to train the muscle, not overtrain. So yeah, 3 heavy sets, 10 to 12 reps on flat. And like I said, you could do any kind of machine you want, or you could do flat free weight too. If you want to do flat dumbbells, flat barbell, experiment. But this is just a guideline on what type of routine to do for your push routine. So yeah, we're just finishing up our set here. And by this point, your chest should already be pretty pumped. If you did 4 heavy sets of incline and now you're doing 3 to 4 sets of chest press, your chest is going to be on fire right here. And another thing I want to bring out, you always want to stretch. You want to stretch before you work out. You want to stretch during your workout, and you want to stretch after your workout. Stretching is so important. It helps get the blood into the muscle. Now, we are finishing up chest here with dumbbell flies. Now, you don't have to do dumbbell flies. This is just a fly movement. You could do, gyms have multiple types of pec deck machines. You could do cable crossovers. You could do cable crossovers on a bench. You could do flies on a bench. There's so many different types of movements. I switch this one up all the time. One workout, I'll do dumbbells. Another workout, I'll do the pec deck. Another workout, I'll do cable crossovers. But you always want to include a fly movement in your chest routine because this works the chest in a way that presses just don't work it. Arnold swore by dumbbell flies, and he had the best chest in the history of bodybuilding, so he must know what he's talking about. So again, you want to do 3 to 4 sets, and with flies, you can go a little higher with the reps. You want to do about 12 to 16 reps because we're going for the burn here, where you're going for the pump with this movement. This is a finishing movement. This is not a movement that's going to build mass. You're not trying to do 5 or 6 reps with this movement. We're not trying to get injured. Very easy to get injured with a fly movement. Very taxing on the shoulders. You want to practice good form with this. So, like I said, 4 sets, 4 sets, 4 sets. We'll be finishing off chest with about 10 to 12 sets for the chest part of this routine. Now, your shoulders are already going to be warmed up because while you are training chest, you are training shoulders too. There's just no getting around that. So when we go into this next movement, you can do a warm-up set if you want just to get the blood flowing, but you really don't have to. Your shoulders are already going to be warm. So shoulders, we are going right into presses for the first movement. Now, again, you could do dumbbell presses. You could do military presses. You could do behind the neck presses. You could do machine presses. There is just an infinite number of shoulder presses you could do at any gym. Find the one that works best for you. Find the one that your body responds to the best. Now, the only way to do that is by trial and error. Again, I switch this up all the time because you got to keep the body guessing. You do the same routine all the time, your muscles get used to it, you stop getting results. So I might do dumbbell presses one workout. Next workout, I might do military presses to the front. Next workout, I might do Smith machine presses. You always want to switch it up. But again, here, we are doing 3 to 4 heavy sets of 10 to 12 reps. Form is key on these. Slow movement. Do not want to get injured. You get injured, you can't work out anything, and there goes your results. So yeah, slow, good form, and the weight and the strength will come with that. I promise you. We're not out to impress anybody with our first week in the gym trying to put up 100-pound dumbbells. Believe me, nobody cares. Practice good form. So yeah, 3 to 4 sets of presses, and then we are going on to my personal favorite shoulder exercise, side laterals. Guys, to me, side laterals are the most important exercise you could do, not just for shoulders, but basically for your entire upper body. Side laterals work the side delts, and the more you work the side delts, the bigger they get, which means the wider you get, which means the smaller it makes your waist look. So remember, wide shoulders, wide physique, small waist. Everybody wants broad shoulders. Ask any guy who works out. That is just a staple in what they want. So you could do these standing up. I'm doing them seated here. You could do these on a cable. You could do them one arm at a time. There is a lot of variations to this. My favorite variation is just standing dumbbell raises. I'm doing them seated here. Doing them seated, you might have to go a little lighter because you really can't cheat at all, and you don't want to cheat at all in this exercise. Believe me, the weight does not matter on this exercise. You want to feel the burn. I like to go a little higher reps on this one too. I try to do minimum 12 reps. I might go all the way up to 20 depending on how I'm feeling that day. But yeah, side laterals are key, and that is your basic workout.